Hello all, welcome to session 85. In this session, I'm going to practically demonstrate using multiple parameters in Python functions. So let's get started. First of all, I'll open this PyCharm ID where we have this Python file. Inside this Python file, I'll create a function first. So def my fourth function, like this, I'll create a function. Here I'll create a print statement. So this is a normal function. But here I want to add multiple parameters to this function. So how to add multiple parameters to this function? Here I'll say ID. ID is the first parameter of this function, comma, then name parameter, then experience parameter, followed by location parameters. So here I added multiple parameters to this function. 4 parameters I added, guys. So here I'll write the print statement like this. ID, comma, okay, use some space, comma, name, comma, give some space. Between ID and name, space will be printed, okay? So we are separating all these things with comma, guys. Comma, then experience, comma, again separate with space, then comma, then location, okay? So like this, I'll print all these values that are received by this function parameter. So let me call this function first. So my fourth function, here I need to pass 4 arguments because this function has 4 parameters. So I need to pass 4 arguments. While calling this function, I need to pass 4 arguments. ID is 1. Okay. Name is Arun Motori. Experience is 12 years. Location is Hyderabad. Like this, you can pass. Okay. These are the 4 arguments I am passing because this function has multiple parameters, that is 4 parameters. So this one will be stored into this ID, and Arun Motor will go into this name, 12 will go into this experience, Hyderabad will go into this location, and this print statement will be printing all the values received by these parameters from this function calling statement. Now let me run this code. Right click, run it. You see? 1 space Arun Motor space 12 space Hyderabad. There's one more way, guys. Okay, there is one more way while printing this multiple parameters. Here for separation, have used comma, right? As you can see, for separation, have used comma. For separating this ID from this space, I used comma. For separating this space from name, I used comma, right? What if I use plus symbol here, concatenation symbol? What will happen? Will it work? Let's check that. Okay, it will not work, guys. Okay, you'll get an error. In the output, you will get an error. Let me show you practically. Instead of comma, if I use plus symbol here, you will get an error in the output. Right click, run. You see, you'll get an error because ID is int type, right? You are concatenating the int type with the space in Python using the plus symbol, which is not possible. Okay, here we need to use comma. But for concatenating the space with another, string text with another string text, plus symbol is fine. But for concatenating the int type value with the string type value, comma will not be useful. That's the problem, guys. That's why you're getting this kind of error. So there are 2 ways, guys. Okay, if you still want to use this plus symbol instead of the comma symbol here and still get the same result, proper result here, what you have to do is while printing, you have to convert this ID into string and then concatenate. String of ID. You are converting this into type to string and then you are concatenating with the string. So this is possible. Plus will work for string plus string. Comma will work for anything, guys. Okay, comma will work for int plus string, string plus int, anything it will work. String plus string, okay, anything will work. Comma, but plus symbol will only work with the strings. That's why I'm converting this ID into the string. Still, you will get an error because here we have the experience. Experience is also int type, so we have to convert this experience also into the string type. Okay. Now run it, it will work. Okay, you'll not get this error because I converted into this into the string and then concatenating with another string. So it will work. You see, it's working now. So hope guys you understood how to use multiple parameters in Python functions in this session. So that's it, guys. See you in the next video session. Thank you. Bye.